what, Charlie? I think he's right, dude. Only a couple jaBROnis come out here without skates on. I gotta do this thing in skates, man. You know, work up a routine, really jazz the crowd.
You know, can I stop you, though?
Yeah.
You keep using this word jaBROni, and it's awesome.
First of all, iconic. I didn't know people still use the word jaBROni. The last time I've heard that, I think, was 1990. It was a tremendous throwback.
I never stopped using it.
You've been using it ever since?
Oh, yeah. What?
Yeah,
And then everyone said jaBROni.
What is that? The future of radio, you jaBROnis.
Cool word. Hey, jaBROni, show some class.
She's right, Andy. You're being a jaBROni.
jaBROni, jaBRONI, XYZ, ABC. Oh, it doesn't matter how you spell jaBROni.
We don't believe you jaBROnis. Nah. We don't believe you jaBROnis. Nah. We don't believe you jaBROnis.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the jaBROnis. I'm Toke McCann. I just slid in the frame right at the very last second. I ran away.
Fantastic.
Whew. I'm out of breath. Hi. All right. Welcome to the jaBROnis. I'm Toke McCann. He's Mike Butler. We're back. This is our the penultimate episode before.
Well, when you use words like that,
for the big WrestleMania. It's here. We have it's just about that time. It's WrestleMania week. We're doing this on Sunday, so we're getting ready to start Raw tomorrow night. We start the go homes, and next Saturday and Sunday, it's going to be an eventful week. Hall of Fame, everything, but we got to get into the nonsense of the week. I mean, it's been a while, but we've talked about a man named Phil. And Mr. CM Punk is back in the news a lot this week. So the deleted Instagram replies and whatnot. Were you did you get to see all of this?
I did. Saw the parodies. Keep the parodies coming.
Did you see the Star Wars one?
I didn't see the Star Wars one.
Basically just the Star Wars writing with the song with the entire message.
I'm pretty sure I saw the one where he's talking about Shawn Michaels. Pretty sure that's like an excerpt from Sonny's book.
That was a great one.
Yep, that was a good one. That one stands out.
But the story out there it seems like there was Moxley apparently didn't want to put over or lose to Punk, and put over Punk, all this nonsense, and then Punk posted this long retort going after Meltzer, Jericho. Jericho ended up using a Matt Hardy delete gif. Just more high school drama in AEW.
Just I don't understand the whole. I'll never understand not wanting to put somebody over. Like, I guess I'm old fashioned, but it's like, it's your job. If the boss says this is how it's going to go down, this is how it's going to go down. But that's just me. I'm not in the wrestling business, so I don't know. It's not like a loss would have hurt Moxley's credit.
No, but we got to mention now the whole Rocky thing. What were your thoughts on CM Punk? Doesn't know Rocky, hasn't seen any of the movies. He could care less.
He doesn't seem like a Rocky kind of guy anyway. Which is funny because, he's touts himself as an underdog and whatnot. But, hey, if you haven't seen Rocky, look, I'm not going to judge because, for a long time, I didn't see any of them either until I smartened up and realized that I should probably watch Rocky. And I did. And I love all of them with the exception of, 5.
But still, the story. Like, if you know the story of Rocky,
you know the story.
Like, no matter what, I feel, even if it's an underdog story. So, I mean, Yeah, and then they had the Young Bucks got attacked before Dynamite, and they showed the production truck had a bunch of like tables and stuff covering up a particular person's face, in which we saw earlier in the day, the photo was online that it was CM Punk's face they were covering up. And then you think, well, I mean, they could have just shot that angle of them getting beat up at like anywhere else. They didn't need to do it in front of that specific production truck, unless you would have people talking like we are currently doing right now. So I don't know. But then also at the same, that happens. And then all this, him saying that he will never put a company over his health and he doesn't need to be cleared for it, all that stuff. Here we go again.
Here we go again. I mean, like, he makes valid points, though. You know, I mean, if he wasn't cleared, then, you know, I don't care how long the match is. Like, shouldn't be in there, man, you
know? But from one person bashing their company and then going away, I don't know if this was deleted. Ronda Rousey just more recently read this article about 2 hours ago.
She put something on Twitter.
Octogenarians.
I saw that word. What's that mean?
All right, so she tweeted, "Imagine what our Live feud could have been if we weren't hamstrung by a bunch of octogenarians." Octogenarians are people who are from the age of 80 to 89. I Googled it immediately. Back to the statement. Bunch of octogenarians who still think they know how to be hip while putting less than 5 minutes of thought a week into each women's storyline with like a question kind of hand on chin emoji. Hashtag Ronda on the road.
Is she saying that old people held her back?
Sounds like
Vince.
Sounds like she's calling out Vince McMahon.
Oh. Like, I mean, a bunch sounds like, you know.
They started feuding when he was still back there. And I remember, again, if we go back and look at, we just said like that feud was just not, I don't know, Ronda Rousey was just not believable with Liv. I remember going on a tangent about just it not being believable. And then they kind of just at the end, like, it seemed like Triple H came in, they just cut her legs off completely.
Yeah.
And now she's paired up with Raquel Gonzalez. And
whatever.
And Braun Strowman's just paired up with Ricochet. But hey, everyone's getting on the card. We're having fun. This is great. But Ronda.
Actual tag teams like Maximum Male Models. But I digress.
Look at that moment. Look at that WrestleMania moment.
Okay.
Hoping. But yeah, I mean, Octogenarians. Did she
You're in Philly right now. I bet you're so jealous of me right now.
Yeah, the big thing today. I just got like my third alert. Yeah, I got
good.
I got some. I grabbed a 40-pack this morning, actually, at the store, even before all this nonsense occurred about water apparently being contaminated in the Delaware River.
I just counted like 300 pallets of Aquafina, and it ain't going anywhere.
Yeah. Oh, I had to say, I'm not a fan of Aquafina. Sorry.
Don't start, because I've been having a real big argument with all my brothers who believe that the other guys are have a lot better products than my guys.
Oh no, each brands have a water that has like a crazy salt level in it. I think Dasani's theirs and Aquafina's yours. Yeah, they're the two. No offense, they're the two waters I completely.
Yeah, I mean, like, you gotta be drinking Wakia, the volcanic Hawaiian water.
I'll go Great Value. I'll go the clear bottles, the tall ones. But I can't do the
Signature Select.
I've done
from. Yeah.
But there's Aquafina and the Dasani.
Yeah,
are both those like soda brand waters that just they put a little bit of to make you a little bit thirstier, and they're the ones they sell you at movie theaters and all that. Those scumbags, potentially. Anyway, I digress. We were talking about Ronda Rousey. Everyone's octogenarian.
What a word! I'm very impressed with the word she used. Octogenarians.
I was excited about it because I was like, "That's definitely going in the title. It's definitely the first word in the title."
I'm all about new words.
Octogenarians. I mean, do you just add the number in the beginning and then genarians and
so like septuagenarians are like 70-year-old people?
Yeah. What are my
like we're trigenarians?
Trigenarians? Nice. Rhonda just gave us a t-shirt idea.
Hello.
Thank you, Rhonda. We hope your leg's good. I think they're in that match, right? They're automatically in it. They said,
yeah, sure. I think so.
We own Vegas. We're always in Vegas. I think Rhonda was more of the one who owned Vegas for a while. Speaking of the woman that beat her and started to decline, Holly Holm, she's got a nice little win over the weekend here.
Congratulations, Holly.
Holly, you did great. All right, so let's continue with before we talk about some of the shows this week. Let's talk about Goldberg is a free agent, and TK knows about it.
This picked up way more than I thought it would. Like, I don't think there's an actual legitimate chance that actually happens, but like everyone's like talking about it. Do you think there's like an actual decent chance of it happening?
I wouldn't be surprised. I could see that. I think he has a grudge. Remember that quote about him saying like he was like he felt like he was like entitled to one more like a retirement kind of match or whatever. So if there's like a grudge there, I mean he did work with, didn't he? I mean, he was with that company or on that television network back in the day. Big draw for them.
I don't think that means a lot to the actual individuals, though. It's like, oh my God, I am so happy to be back on TBS.
The Superstation.
There's no difference between being on a TBS than a USA, aside from viewers, but that shouldn't affect how you feel about the exact station.
I think it all goes down to Tony Khan then at the same time. I mean, if he likes Tony Khan and they what was that quote? He said that he's a very nice person. I think he's a household name in pro wrestling, and certainly that's interesting to hear that Bill is a free agent. So that's something to follow. He's one of the biggest names in wrestling. Certainly will be something else to. Just kind of cuts off there.
Yeah, no, I mean, looking at Tony Khan's MO, it's not, I guess, out of the question to sign somebody from the WWE or WCW. So
we're getting Goldberg and Sting, aren't we?
Right. I mean, do you see anyone that you'd be interested in seeing him fight over there?
I mean, Jericho likes getting it mixed up with the young guy, but I feel like, I don't know, instantly you just think of all like the older, like where's Paul White? Get him out here. Everyone wants to see Paul White and Goldberg.
And then it's
Mark Henry got his little wheel scooter when Randy was like making fun of him, coming out on his like one-legged scooter during the COVID times. We
got like this whole thing where it's like, you know, if it's a retirement match, and you know Goldberg's gotta, well, he doesn't got to, but tradition, he's gotta put somebody over on the way out, and it's like, does he want to lose? I don't think he wants to lose. I think he's going to a match where he wins.
He's gonna
that'll be a
pull
big
Moxley. Definitely pull Moxley here. I'm not putting this fucking guy over.
Right.
No way. No way. But I mean, Tony Khan, that just seems like a Goldberg. That was probably one of his favorite toys.
I'm sure it was.
The child
still plays with it till this day.
I mean, he's given Jade the whole Goldberg kind of win streak gimmick there. He loves it. Maybe Goldberg comes in and beats Jade. You never know.
Could be. First loss.
All right, let's see here. There was a story out there about big name consider retiring at this year's WrestleMania. I mean, could you
wait? Don't tell me.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Hold on, I remember this.
They're performing at WrestleMania, not
right. Was it Ray? Right? It was Ray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Point he had a talk with Triple H about it. However, it seems like things have changed, and that's not going to happen. I mean, the reaction the last 2 weeks to this Ray and Dominic storyline has been fantastic. It's been very good. Even not to mention, CM Punk commented saying he's been wanting to hit him for 13 years, talking about some WWE storylines. Oh my God, is he coming back? Is he going to get interfere in the match? Oh my God. Is he finally going to hit Dominic? It's Phil. It's Phil. Oh my God. It's Phil. But he's not retiring yet. Everything's fine. All right. We didn't talk. Oh, we were talking about Hot Bobby before we recorded, but Bobby Lashley still. I mean, we don't know what's going on with Hot Bobby. He says he's going to be there. He's ready to fight. We don't know what's going on with Bray Wyatt. I know Zero News was saying he was trying to point out some stuff, saying that Bray could be there. I mean,
I hear that Zero News he did not have a good week.
He's the best. WrestleVotes is still good.
Yes, he is.
So, I mean, that's the rumor, I guess, is a Bobby Lashley, maybe LA Knight. I don't know. Did they mention anything about a Battle Royal? Are they doing it on SmackDown?
They are. They are doing it on SmackDown, and the graphic that they pulled up had Bobby Lashley in that.
Oh my God.
So things aren't looking great. And he hasn't been on TV. And I'm nervous. I'm scared.
No, yeah. No, he'll be on there somehow. We got segments. They got to do some segments.
If you only have a segment with Bobby Lashley, I mean, you can't do that.
I think there could be maybe like a segment that leads to on night 1 that leads to a match on night 2.
Oh.
What do you think is closing out night 1 right now? Because there's a lot of bouncing back and forth.
There is a lot of bouncing back and forth. I unfortunately think that Rhea and Charlotte will end night 1.
Yeah, it's like I'm torn with it, but
I'm not torn with it. I want the tag match to end it, but I think they're too worried about what they're all gonna say. You know, those Octogenarians or whatever.
The biggest storyline in wrestling has been the Bloodline, and it's been Sami Zayn for the most part. So it's like, yeah, why wouldn't you think that this would all come to a close at a main event of WrestleMania when you have 2 nights? And then you got Roman and Cody. I mean, on the road to 1,000 days as being champ. I mean, we could see the fall of the blood, but Cody thinks the Bloodline's falling apart completely.
Honestly, they should all just, you know how you solve this problem? 6-man tag match. Winners take all the belts, all the gold. Just have that main event night 2. Cody and Sami and KO versus the Bloodline. All the belts on the line. That's not gonna. I mean, I wouldn't want that, but
it's not. Yeah, it's a way to.
If they really cared about pleasing everybody, that's what they would do.
Be a while. I mean, what's the last time they did that? Becky and Seth versus Baron and Lacey Evans. They did it in Philly at Extreme Rules. Winner takes all.
Oh yeah. And
then Brock cashed in afterwards and cashed in on Seth. In good old Philadelphia,
Hi-yo.
All right. We talked about the Punk nonsense, and we have a trademark for pay-per-view. We have NXT Battleground.
Oh, really? I missed that.
So it looks like I mean, I
We're
was
bringing the
pissed.
mediocre pay-per-views to NXT now. Okay.
You bring it up, Philly. I think the last Battleground was in Philly. Actually, it was a Punjabi prison match. I feel.
Was that the last Battleground?
I don't know, but I feel like that's the. Like, I remember KO and AJ for the U.S. title, and there was nonsense, and I think there was collusion. I think like KO won, maybe he wasn't supposed to, and then the Great Khali was there. Oh my god, exciting stuff. NXT Battleground. We're gonna get yeah. I mean, they've been doing this with like Vengeance Day and Great American Bash. Originally, when I saw the headline, I thought it was gonna be Judgment Day. For some reason, just because of Judgment Day, I thought they would.
Yeah, I don't think they. I think can't.
Remember they used to do like The Rock had his own pay-per-view.
That was cool.
Like Rock Bottom.
It's like one of my guilty pleasures. Go back on the network and just watch it because like I didn't really enjoy the pay-per-view, but I mean I'm a sucker for Austin Undertaker buried alive. You know.
So apparently there was a where they had to reshoot a segment. Wrestling was used, and
I don't. Yeah, I saw that. I don't know what the segment was or anything. Did they say what segment it was?
I don't think it. They had to redo it. I don't think it says who was it involved with, but it was noted that Roman and Cody both used the term pro wrestler in their segment to close out Raw. So I don't know if this is selective of who can.
It definitely doesn't seem.
Wrestler.
Yeah, it doesn't. I mean, it doesn't seem like a Triple H thing where he'd be like, "Yo, we gotta reshoot that. You can't use that word. Come on now." Which will, of course, then get people speculating.
I don't get how
who's calling the shot.
Yeah, it bothers me so much. Like, why can't you say wrestler or wrestling? Like, why can't you just use these terms, all different ones, like sports entertainer, wrestling? I just, it's so like that is your trigger. Like, really, that is your trigger? That?
Yeah, it doesn't make a lick of sense.
Oh God. More positive news. Oh my God, Randy Orton's believed to be coming back. Are we getting him at WrestleMania? Did you see the picture of him? He's all shit. He's like you. He's all
jacked,
head shaved clean, jacked up.
I think we get him Raw after Mania. Maybe start a little feud with Cody Rhodes. I don't know.
Yeah, that's the it's a question. Are we bringing Randy back as a heel? Is that the first?
Could also, you know, we have this Bobby Lashley thing. You could have Lashley come out at Mania, issue an open challenge since Bray Wyatt's afraid of him. Then out comes Randy Orton. But do you have Randy Orton beat Bobby? I don't know.
Yeah, that's a.
Either way, I am freaking excited and pumped to hopefully catch the Viper soon on our TVs again.
Since we're throwing out theories, and this involves theory, I have a theory about that Austin Theory John Cena match, where for some reason I had this thought of something going down between like Logan Paul and Cena, like before one of their matches. Then one of the person coming, like basically at some point, like maybe like Logan Paul cost Cena his match or something. And they do if they're gonna do like a Cena Logan Paul at SummerSlam, they can start it literally at Mania. Cena doesn't have to be around for a while, and they can kind of just build that with Logan Paul randomly popping up. And I don't know, because I feel like that's the big money match for Logan Paul at SummerSlam. Because again, now you have to put around like these big shows, like he's going to be one of the big names for matches. I also just don't see how like Seth Rollins does not win this match with everything going on.
Right.
it's a little, but I'm like, wow, they're literally like he's not getting the upper hand at all until probably maybe tomorrow to make you think. But he's gotten no one up really.
He hasn't. You're right. He hasn't. You thought maybe last week would have been it, but then he gets knocked out again.
Impulsive TV. What else? We got and then Cody and Solo are gonna have a match on Raw, which is I don't know how that's gonna even.
It's a schmoz finish. It's a schmoz. That's not gonna actually have a finish.
We're not ruining the whole Solo thing.
Yeah, no, we're not. We're
gonna have people slide in and start a beatdown at like 9:58, obviously.
Yeah, 10:58. 10:58.
So, yeah, sorry.
Come on, thanks SmackDown.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. All right, we got several legends are being brought in for WrestleMania weekend.
Did you see what I texted you that you didn't respond to?
No.
Like yesterday or at the wedding. I think I was drunk at the wedding and I sent you.
Oh, was that the GIF you sent me?
Yeah.
Oh, because that's coming up right here.
Yeah.
I didn't know that literally until I just scrolled to it now and saw that.
Yeah.
That's definitely happening.
I was so drunk and thought of you when I read that, and I was so hammered.
That's our boy. We saw him like
50 times at least.
We've seen him we saw him like 50 times that night at 2300 Arena. We've seen him in WWE and AEW more recently within the past 3 years.
I feel like we know him. I feel like I'm kind of upset he didn't hit us up and be like, yo, guys, I'm going to LA, you know?
To be on the show. So we were worried about our boy, the leader of Judgment Day, Damian Priest.
Yeah.
My man's just taking selfies by himself on the beach. My man I'm upset.
As WrestleMania is going on.
he's jacked, he's great, but the leader of Judgment Day, the unofficial leader of Judgment Day, has nothing going on. But now he'll be out there outside the cage with Finn, and then Gangrel's going to come out and be like, yo, fuck you. And then Gangrel's going to come out 5 times during the match. It's going to be awesome. What a Hell in a Cell we're going to get.
Dude, this is probably going to be the best Hell in a Cell that we've had in a minute. I'm just the entrances alone are going to be fucking awesome. I'm oddly excited for this match.
Is it going to be a red cell? Is that all they still have?
Unfortunately. Unless it's going to be a gold cell to go with the WrestleMania gold theme, you know.
Gold cell.
Or a cinnamon toast crunch cell.
What do we get with Cinnamon Toast Crunch? I saw it at my in-laws the other day, the Luchador cereal.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
What are we getting? What kind of gimmick? Is the New Day doing something with Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
I mean, maybe it's just a segment. Maybe we're getting a Cinnamon Toast Crunch segment. Because, I don't know, they're not building it or nothing.
Big E's going to come out and drop the Miz.
And just throw a bunch of Cinnamon Toast Crunch boxes at the fans.
I can't because Bootios. I mean, they still sell Bootios. Can they do?
I haven't seen Bootios in a minute.
That's true. All right, we got legends coming in. We got Kane. We got a former jaBROni world champion that is redacted. Kane.
He is not redacted. He earned that shit.
Tori Wilson, Hacksaw Duggan, Sergeant Slaughter, Michelle McCool, The Undertaker. They didn't mention Stone Cold because they want that to be a surprise.
Do you think they're doing something with all these people at WrestleMania, or is this just a Hall of Fame thing?
I figured Hall of Fame. Yeah, right. A lot of these people. It's Rey Mysterio. I mean,
maybe you do
Great Muta. I mean,
maybe you do something with the Undertaker at Mania if he wants to, but I don't see you doing that.
Yeah, I mean, we just did it at Raw 30. I mean,
well, what I was gonna say is maybe you pull the old Rock versus Eric Rowan thing, and maybe Undertaker just squashes LA Knight in like a 30-second match.
Don't do LA Knight like that. I think the Stone Cold thing's more likely.
Yes.
Just the way Stone Cold's been recently in interviews saying things. I know they did it last year. I still think they could do the exact same thing. I think there's going to be a match set up for night 2 somehow. I don't know how they're going to do it. I don't know if it's going to, but I somehow think it's going to involve like LA Knight, Lashley, Stone Cold, somewhere around there, and it's going to get set for night 2.
I mean, yeah, it's possible. I dig it.
But Dad. Wow.
Dad. Hey.
Sophia.
You need my help?
Yeah.
With?
I'm just supposed to be up there.
Oh.
Can you help me together?
I'll be right up there, I promise.
Oh, man.
What a sucker.
What a sucker. We're talking wrestling. What a jabroni.
Make a note of that interruption.
Yeah, definitely. Wow. All right. Anything stick out for the shows this week to you? Any Raw, SmackDown?
Yeah, actually, the fact that I didn't watch them, unfortunately. I was at a wedding on SmackDown, so like I couldn't. I'm trying to remember Raw. I really, really am.
Main event was the Cody and Roman like long segment. We had Impulsive TV, Austin Theory, Montez Ford, Omos and Mustafa Ali. What else we have? Dominic Mysterio and Johnny Gargano in a quick match. I mean, Edge had a promo. Rhea Ripley versus Bayley. Rhea Ripley got the win on that. Ricochet had a match versus Chad Gable to kind of, I guess, just build up their Fatal 4-Way showcase. Yeah, Bianca Belair and Asuka took on Chelsea Green and Piper Niven.
I'm starting to think that I was really glad I don't remember this Raw.
Yeah, I mean, nothing really too crazy. Nothing. Did you get to see Dynamite, huh? Stokely Hathaway and Hook?
No, you know what? I think I played video games instead.
What, Omega? El Hijo del Vicino?
Right. Yeah. I didn't watch that.
Did you see anything from that match? There was like a crazy ass
Clips of him doing his stuff, you know.
Flip off he flipped like a million times.
I saw a flip where he almost ended his life and hit his head on the apron. Yeah, I saw that one.
The Young Bucks, like we said, got attacked and attacked the Young Bucks.
I'm gonna say Hangman did. I'm gonna say Hangman and Dark Order attacked the Young Bucks.
Hangman went in the ambulance with them.
Yeah, I think it's all play.
Oh, this is like the new Scream movie.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. It's the only part I paid attention to, so I have input.
I think this is premiere week for AEW All Access.
Yes, it is.
Yes. All right. So
AKA Adam Cole returning to the ring against Garcia.
Yes. He had a promo where he stopped pro rest and he stopped and the whole crowd was like, oh. Like the crowd like audibly gasped because he said pro and then he stopped halfway and was like sports entertainer. It was actually pretty funny. So Daniel Garcia rules. Adam Cole rules. AEW rules. AEW All Access is going to be fantastic. And I mean, later on in the week when we do our WrestleMania prediction episode, before we get in predictions, you'll definitely have a full rundown of AEW All Access.
Oh, baby. Oh, by who? What guy? This guy?
No, me.
I was gonna say no.
You're our bracketologist.
I'm just a bracketologist, okay?
I do the lovers of wrestling dramatic television shows. Corey and Carmella. I mean, if we were around during the Bella era, I mean, obviously we were going to be talking about Jon Moxley jumping over a table and chasing a guy. Oh, it was great. We would talk about Rusev. All right. Yeah, that was Dynamite. And then we had, of course, SmackDown, in which we had the more build-up of Ray and Dominic. He went over and yelled at his mother. Aaliyah was there.
I really wish that I saw this as it happened, because just watching clips on Twitter doesn't do it justice. I could watch SmackDown back. I think I might, but like for weeks I've been saying how I feel like this is actually making me yell at my TV, like, just hit him, Ray, hit him. For weeks I've been saying that, and I missed the ultimate moment because of a stupid word.
It had to happen. It had to happen. It was fantastic. I mean, we started off SmackDown with Cody. So, I mean, we had Cody and my boy Ludwig Kaiser, and unfortunately, I don't know why these guys were wrestling one, but whatever. Cody, of course, wins that. Rey Mysterio and LA Knight had a match, and Dominic kind of got involved, distraction, and LA Knight got the win. So that was nice to see.
Yeah,
big win. And then they had a qualifying match: Shotzi and Natalya versus Lacey Evans and Xia Li to get into the Showcase 4-way. Shotzi and Natalya win that. There was a contract signing where Gunther picked up the table and threw it out of the ring, and I almost thought it hit that green shirt happy face guy who's always there. He wears the green shirt with I think there's a happy face on it. He's like the guy that's always right in the front row in a green shirt.
I have to check it out. I gotta check
it landed right near them, and I was like, oh, and they cut a little bit back to seeing the ring. But I was like, oh, did they the corner of that table hit the front row of those people? Because he threw it out of the ring just so nonchalantly. Gunther. So we had a contract signing. Sheamus is upset with Drew. And yeah, it looks like we're all set here. And everything's signed up. And match is on. And we had a KO show with Sami Zayn, and they did the whole giving him a WrestleZania shirt, just like the honorary Usos, the same kind of presentation, but he gets a shirt, and then they hug, and then the Usos attack. So that leads us to the go-home shows this week, and I don't know. I mean, they announced a bunch of stuff for Raw already.
Oh my god! Yeah, they did. They announced a lot. You know what's surprising though? No Cena.
It looks like we're just getting Cena at WrestleMania now.
Pretty wild, isn't it?
What do you do? Boston, right? That's it.
Yeah, he only did one show.
Hey, if that's the way you got to get him
but
on,
you haven't really built the match. The video package is going to be up 5 seconds.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if he's still filming that.
You know what? It's kicking off Mania, so it won't need a video package.
So that's what I was just going to say. They announced that so it's dude, he's Brock Lesnar in it right now.
Get in and get out.
yes, like I'm there. I want to be the first match, or I'm either on first or I'm
Do
on
you
last.
think that has any that shows any indication on like what the finish is going to be, like who's going to win? You don't have to give away your.
I don't see any reason why John Cena wins this match. Doesn't really make sense for him to. I don't know if he wins clean. I don't know if it's a clean finish though. But maybe it needs to be clean for a respect to be. I really don't know. I don't really know. I'm just leaning theory right now on it. I just feel like that makes sense. But again, I don't know if he's filming that rickety stankety movie.
He finished that.
I saw he was on that Andrew Santino podcast. But I guess they probably just did that when they were up, because they said at the time they were filming. So I guess if he's done that, I don't know. The man's a busy man. He's got the new Fast and the Furious movies coming out. He's got to do the whole, promotional tour, because that's promotional tour. He probably goes everywhere for those. Was it like the 10th Fast and the Furious movie?
Something like that, yeah. Fast 10, your seatbelts or something.
Is that the title?
It should be, though.
Fast 10, your seatbelt. We didn't wear them for the last 9, but for 10, we're wearing them. Anything else before we get into a little jabroni of the week?
Yeah, there was, but I don't remember it. It's really a shame, because I was thinking about it the whole time leading up to this show, and now I can't remember it. Yeah, no, I guess we're gonna go into it.
See, that happens with us jaBROni sometimes. Our minds just. So, all right, let's do a little jabroni of the week.
Johnny Cena went to town riding on a pony. Rock stuck a feather up his ass and called him a jabroni.
All right, it's that time. Oh, that beautiful time. So earlier in the week, I read an article. Chris Jericho did an interview on a radio station. And basically singing his theme song is the first time that anyone has sung along or done anything to a theme song ever. It was Judas. It was the first and only. And so he was on, I don't have the direct quote in front of me now, but he was on saying that he basically started the crowd like humming and chanting and singing to entrance music. Did you get to see this one?
I saw snippets of this interview.
So fandangoing never existed, right? We didn't do that.
The what?
Fandangoing never happened.
Oh yeah, fandangoing never happened.
No. Did he take because he put him over at WrestleMania? Is that why he took it? Maybe. I'm sure we've sung other things as well. I know Chris Irvine invented pro wrestling, and I'm sorry for saying the W word, but I mean, did he just create everything? I mean, beating a gay dead horse here. Why is the horse gay? I don't know.
I'm trying to think if singing along with Road Dogg during New Age Outlaws theme song would count.
Yeah, everyone said that.
Everyone said that.
I don't know. I feel that it's been a thing. I feel like if you liked someone's theme song, you would say every time I was at a show and I heard I hear voices in my head, I'm screaming Randy Orton's theme song.
Oh yeah, of course.
I mean, I don't know if everybody else is, but I'm like, they talk to me. But I don't know. It really rubbed me the wrong way. I was just like, no, that wasn't. People were singing at wrestling shows before Judas. Hey,
Agreed.
It's fun, but it's been happening. So for that, you can't take credit for everything, Christopher. All right. So Jericho's made my jaBROni of the week list.
All right. So, kind of grouping these two together. Backstory. Got up today, 3 a.m. Strolled into work at 4 a.m. Left at 3:30 p.m. But as I strolled into work, figure I'd check the old Twitter machine, you know?
That's not good.
Get some news updates. What's going on in the world of professional wrestling?
Oh, it's nerve-wracking.
And the things I saw. I don't know what happens on overnight Twitter pro wrestling, but the fuck.
3-hour change, the West Coast, they go all crazy. We're going to bed at 12, maybe 1 o'clock. It's 10 o'clock for them. They're still up.
Correct me if I am wrong, but for the second time in as many weeks, there has been some naked ass shit going on in professional wrestling. So last week you had GCW guys who, okay, they advertised one of their shows as 18 plus. Okay. Involving a guy doing a naked moonsault. Just completely naked.
Okay. I did not know about this.
You did not know about this. Oh my goodness. You're in for a doozy then when this one comes up.
Yeah, I was off a little bit. I was on a little bit of Twitter this week, but ooh.
So that was last week. And everyone was up in arms. And of course, you have your arguments. Oh, they advertised it as 18 plus. So, it's no big deal or whatever. And then it's like, yeah, but, it's. Even if I was like 21, or, well, even if I went there now, I still don't know if I'd fucking, enjoy that. But don't worry, GCW, because you were resolved of all of your transgressions, as late last night, a little company named XPW. I don't know. Have you ever heard of XPW? I've never heard of it.
I've not.
Well,
is it Extreme Pro Wrestling?
I don't know. But
what else would X?
You know what? If you search them on Twitter, you're gonna see exactly what I'm fucking talking about. There's a very bloody match. I'm assuming it was no disqualification. And yeah, man. A syringe was brought in to this match. A single syringe. And it was injected into the naked penis of a person. Literally, there's a guy on his knees in front of me right now. I'm standing, not in front of me, but like on my monitor here. Taking the penis and putting it in his opponent's pee hole. It looks like a pee hole. Maybe it's the head, but he's like literally he stabbed it. He stabbed this dude's penis. And it's just out there. Like, it's out there. And I'm like, where the hell? How are people a fan of this? What is that?
This is wrestling.
Like, yeah, exactly.
That probably
That's what they chant. They chant, this is wrestling. It's not wrestling. It's fucking stupid. And if you're into that fucking stupid shit, by all means,
Yeah, it's just like that
But-
Joey Ryan shit and like sticking
Right.
lollipops up people's asses, and
I mean, it's like
that's
one
a little.
thing.
Come on, now. I mean, that's just kind of. It's not even like it's funny either. Like, I don't even know if they're trying.
It's
to
not.
do
No,
something
it's
funny.
not funny. It's not entertaining. It's not.
Yeah, I don't
anything.
know.
It's one thing to have like your bloodbath matches or whatever. Like, all right, no, like hey, I'm cool with it.
It's
in a
fine.
while,
Like,
good
I
bloodbath,
don't like
you know?
death matches. So
Like-
to me, it's just like I'm more of a fan of.
I can watch probably 5 death matches in a row and probably be entertained as long as I know the people who are in it. I'm not going to watch Joe Schmo 1 and Joe
Yeah.
Schmo 2 in a
It's
death
just,
match.
yeah, I don't know. I don't get. I don't know that whole. It makes me more like I don't know.
I mean,
I can watch people fight in US, but just when there's barbed wire and knives and glass and stuff, and you're just like, I don't know, because you just know how that shit feels. So it's just like, why? I don't know. And I guess you could say watching 2 guys fight in UFC is like barbarian, but I don't know. To me, there's like something where it's just not entertaining to me. Like GCW's never really ever got my attention. Ever.
They had that one pop. They were popular when Moxley was running.
When
through
Moxley
it,
and
like,
Cardona
Yeah.
did the thing, like I'd see clips or whatever, but I mean, again, I'm even like we used to be involved with a lot of the wrestling stuff, and everyone was kind of like, and that's great. Again, it's like it's not a problem. It's like that's your cup of tea, but it was never really my. And the shit happens close to us too, and like AC a lot, like GC.
a lot of times, yeah.
Just I saw New Japan's coming to. We got like the whole New Japan crew coming in I think it was April or May, and oh my god, Will Ospreay's gonna be here. Oh my god. Yeah, anyway, back to penises and needles.
Yeah, so I mean, like, this is stupid. Like, I can't not watch this. I mean, like, it's really dumb. And I don't know if, I guess there's not going to be any, I don't know, repercussions, I guess. I don't know who's responsible, if it were the wrestlers, if it were the people booking this shit. But, like, if you're part of that company, part of that fan base, and you're like, yeah, this is pro wrestling, then like you're fucking jabroni of the week. XPW, GCW, all those fans who enjoy that kind of dumb shit, cool. You are jabroni of the week because that's fucking stupid.
Bang.
Johnny Cena went to town riding on a pony. Rock stuck a feather up his ass and called him a jabroni.
Yay! Woo! Spectacular. Penis needles, Jericho. That's another great jabroni of the week in the books. And now, the only thing left is Mania week. It is Mania week. It is AEW All Access week. Oh my God. The week ahead of us. We will be doing our prediction show next week. What are we looking like for? What day are we looking
I mean,
for?
I should be good Thursday, Friday, whatever. Friday's usually my off day, so do Friday. If you want to do Saturday, the day of, I may be able to do that as well.
Whatever. I mean, if we want to get it out there, we could do like a Friday before SmackDown.
Yeah, I'm cool with that as long as, work doesn't like try to surprise me with a night shift or something.
But regardless, it's all set here. We get a little. Where's that? Where's one here? Top one. It's all set up here. We got our little extravagant WrestleMania. We have all the matches, everything all there, ready to go. But don't know. Besides that, yeah, it's going to be a busy week because I think every single day this week there's something. And just in a year from now, it's going to be a little chaotic because.
Oh my God. Could you imagine a year from now this week? Oh my God.
Because it's like the first week of yeah, so it's going to be literally like we're the first week of April, I think.
Yes, we're actually April. I want to say
5th and 6th or 4 and 5, somewhere around there, right?
we're April 7th and 8th, I believe, next year.
So,
I know because my wife's birthday falls on one of them.
When are tickets?
Well, this year they went on sale in October, so
They went on sale already?
no. Like WrestleMania 39 tickets went on sale in October.
Oh, gotcha.
So I'm assuming next October will be.
Yeah, I need to figure out these tickets soon. I can't wait. This is exciting.
This is very exciting.
But for now, it's Hollywood's turn. So we will catch you guys next week with the big prediction show.
I said it on Twitter the other day. That first WrestleMania 40 ad that's going to air next week during WrestleMania is going to hit all types of different.
Oh, and the logo.
Bird flapping around like big eagle.
Yeah, what is it going to be? Oh, because I remember the New Orleans one the year before. And
obviously, I think you incorporate the Liberty Bell. They already have hoodies with like the Liberty Bell and WrestleMania
that logo with the Liberty with the bell in it. Is that going to be the logo?
I think that's going to be the logo.
On that logo site.
Yeah, with a little green hint in it since it's at the link.
It's gonna be fantastic. It's Mania week. It's Mania week. What are your are you off for both nights of Mania?
Night 1, I should be. Night 2, I have to go in the morning and do inventory. But I should also be available for night 2. But I'm not promising anything. I was supposed to be done at 12 in the afternoon today, and I was not. So
don't hang out for like one night of.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Absolutely. We'll figure it out.
Yes. All right. So you can follow the show on Twitter, jaBROnis Pod. The YouTube, the jaBROnis Pod. I think they have a little @ symbol now, @jaBROnis Pod on YouTube too.
Whoa.
Twitch there. You could follow myself on Twitter. I am Happy jaBROni.
And I am still Madcap jaBROni, still relevant.
Oh, I forgot to change. My name's still
you are
Christopher Garcia on Twitter, though. But I guess I got idea. No one cares about them now. So I guess that was relevant for 1 week. I'm back to McCann again. Or should I be Bella? Maybe I'll be.
No. Just drop them from your
Happy Bella. New Twitter pending. Hopefully Elon accepts it.
Drop them from your existence. John Cena has, I have, and we're all.
They were supposed to get married.
Too bad.
Right. All right, everybody. Enjoy your Mania week. We will see you for the big prediction show. But until then, jaBROnis. Out.
jaBROni, jaBRONIXYZ, ABC. Oh, it doesn't matter how you spell jaBROni.
We don't believe you, jaBROni. We don't believe you, jaBROni.